When for the first time did he make a request to get his property?
Well, he would send me text messages and...
starting when?
Starting, I want to say maybe May, June.
February, March, April, May. Do you have any of those texts?
Honestly, I don't.
So 4 months later. She's not responsible for holding on to your junk for 4 months.
Well, who is?
You are! What do you mean how old are you? When was the first time, Mr. Holden, that you made a request for your things? You separated quickly. She told you to leave quickly. You found an apartment, according to you, relatively quickly.
Correct.
Relatively quickly.
That's right.
According to you, the first time you made a request was months after you found an apartment.
Correct.
So she's not responsible for being a repository or for paying for your storage. You think she's responsible for paying for storage for your stuff? That's ridiculous. Now, you want to get your stuff?
Correct.
Great. She used part of the money to pay the storage when she sold your refrigerator and your pool table.
Correct.
So I've just crossed that out. That'll take care of some of his storage. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Very good. You have 5 days from today. We will prepare an order for the return of all the things that have been outlined.
Yes, ma'am.
And you, along with a marshal, could go to get his stuff together in your house.
And am I going to get paid for the storage and for the time?
He just paid you from what you got from the refrigerator and the pool table.
But that's the storage after I left my house. But what about when the things were at home?
No, you don't get storage from the things that were in your house.
Okay.
You get money for when you had to pay for storage. And your stuff was in there as well as his.
Yeah,
so I don't know what you get for the refrigerator. You said you got $300 for the pool table. It was probably a bargain because it looks like a very nice pool table.
Yes, it was.
I did the work myself.
Yes, it was. What?
I did the work on that pool table myself. Thank you.
Good. Okay. You have 5 days from today's date, sir, to retrieve all your property. Anything that you don't get at your expense
Yes, ma'am.
is considered abandoned 5 days from today. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Very good. Now, I have to see if I have to entertain any part of this counterclaim for money for unpaid rent.
Yes, ma'am.
What rent?
Well, the thing is, when he moved in with me, he had no...
I don't care. Where have you been for the last year if he owes you for rent?
Well, right now, I'm homeless.
Listen, I feel sorry that you're homeless. I'm asking you, he left in February of last year. If you thought he owed you rent, when did you sue him for rent for the first time?
Well, I didn't.
You didn't? Okay.
I would tell him when he would, tell me...
I don't care what you would tell him. What I asked you was, if you thought he owed you rent, when was the first time after he moved out that you sued him for rent?
Well, I didn't sue him. I just told him. When he would request his things,
Storage fees I just took care of. That was taken from the refrigerator and the pool table that you had no right to sell. And punitive damages for stress. The only one who gets damages for stress is me. We're done. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Excuse you may step out.
I respect what she says.
Well, I was hoping that he'd come back.
I'll just put my stuff back and let bygones be bygones.
Never keep your ex-boyfriend's things.
Separate ways.
We all go our separate ways.